you better make sure you don't miss any of those QuickTime events.
So why do we hate QuickTime events? Who says we hate QuickTime events?
Welcome into episode 7 of QuickTime Event, brought to you by middleofnowheregaming.com. I am your host, Courtney Osborne, and I am joined today by Miles.
Hello.
And Lou.
What's up, guys?
And Audrey.
Hey, guys.
Woo! Okay. So by now I think everybody has the gist about what this is. It's a short podcast, all that good stuff. And we figured that we would do this week's episode based off of a question we received from Jake in our email, which you can email us at either mong.podcast@gmail.com or contact.mong@gmail.com. And I'll read the question first before we get going, because we do have a 15-minute timer that we will go off of on our actual answer. But the question reads as follows. BioWare has announced that Dragon Age Inquisition will feature the first fully gay male character. Do you believe gamers are ready for this? It's taken America around 30 to 40 years to become accepting of the lifestyle. Even then, there's still a lot of debate over gay rights. Will the gaming community be accepting of this character or not, especially with many characters being so young and immature? So, are we going to answer this question specifically, or are we just going to talk about the whole situation?
A little bit of both, I guess.
A little bit of both? Sounds good to me. Lou, are you there?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm trying to close the window, but yeah.
I started.
Another day on QuickTime events. Okay, so we have 15 minutes on the clock. As soon as Lou is ready. It sounds like he's dying. Got it. Okay. 15 minutes on the clock. Let's go. So, go.
I just want to start off by saying that term is like infuriating and stupid. Fully gay. What? The fact that they have to call it fully gay just bothers me in so many ways. I'm like, why don't you just let it be in there and let people just find out?
Fully gay.
What?
Why would they need it to be fully gay? I'm just like the wording wise. Like, yeah. Is it so they could say they're the first at something?
I guess it's like, just call him gay, because that's what he is. He's not fully gay. No one goes around and they're like, I am fully gay. They're just gay.
Exactly. No, I mean I understand BioWare's the trying to be advanced with social rights and stuff like that, and trying to be up to date with everything like that. But this is kind of where, yeah, they may be trying to be up to date and trying to be further than all the rest of the games. But why announce something like this? Because, yeah, like, I don't know. I get the reason for the calling it fully gay when in their old games there were bisexual people. So, like, you know, they weren't fully gay because they went both ways. And so, like, I would just much rather have met this character. Now, we know it's a guy, but say it was a girl in Dragon Age Inquisition, and I'm a guy character in Dragon Age Inquisition. I would have much rather ran into her in game and her been like, oh, I'm not interested in you. You know, I don't like guys. You know, like, that would have been more impactful for me to actually see a fully gay character that way, the way they describe it, than actually having to see this stupid press announcement.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Like, if anyone's ever seen the movie Paranorman, any of you all seen it?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes, that movie's amazing. But the end, like at the very end of the movie, where that one character is just like, the girl's like, hey, we should hang out sometime. We should go shopping. The guy's like, yeah, me and my boyfriend love to do that kind of stuff. When he said that, I was like, oh my god, that was great, because I had no idea that this guy was, homosexual, and that was just funny, because it came out of nowhere. I think that kind of, them announcing it kind of ruins it for people, because some people are going to go into this just like knowing that about the character, and they're probably going to be a little biased, or just be like, oh yeah, that's my favorite already, just because he's gay, instead of like, finding out naturally. And it takes away some of the fun, if you ask me.
I agree.
Right. You know what? I just don't think it's something that they even had to mention. I mean, we're talking taking big steps in this kind of social experience, and we're taking big steps trying to make everything equal. But why would you have to announce that there's a fully gay character? Isn't it a lot, doesn't it speak a lot more to equality if it's just unmentioned. If it's just, oh, there's gay characters in this game, why would we have to say anything? Of course there's gay characters in this game because there's gay people in real life.
Yeah. See, that's
true.
That's part of the problem I've had with it all along, was that it's not necessarily that that BioWare is in the wrong in all of this. It's more of that we're still in a bad enough place in society that this is still, we have to announce things like this. Like, there should be no reason where we have to make an announcement about a fully gay character. It should be something that's commonplace. It should be something where in games it's weird if there isn't a fully gay character, you know? There should be people represented from everywhere, from every lifestyle and all that stuff, and we should be used to that, and it shouldn't faze us seeing something like that.
You know,
I agree.
Sorry, go ahead, Audrey.
I was just saying I agree. Like, why is it just fully gay? Because you don't say the first fully, or even just fully black character, or fully Hispanic character, or fully woman character. Like, why even mention it? It shouldn't have to be something that's like I can guarantee you there's not going to be that many people, 1% at most, going to buy this game just because there's a fully gay character.
I could just imagine that person, running into GameStop. This game has a fully gay character. That's crazy.
I mean, there are not saying that there are, I don't know which groups, but I understand that there are groups of people, or of a certain, that classify themselves a certain way, who latch on to like games and movies and TV series and stuff like that if there is somebody represented, even if it is something like this where it's a fully gay character or whatever, it's like there will definitely be people who will go get this game and own it just because of that, even if it was represented the wrong way, or if it was portrayed the wrong way or advertised the wrong way. There's going to be a giant group of people, but it's going to be a small percentage, like you said, like a 1%. That's I don't know. So maybe they did win by saying this.
But you also got to imagine that it's probably offset by the nut jobs out there who are going, no, this is a fully gay character, and I don't want to ever buy this game.
Also, I just thought about this. For one, it feels like BioWare's just like asking for a cookie by announcing it. Like, we're putting in a fully gay character. You guys like us more, right? But also, at the same time, it's they've had a fully gay character. God damn it, they're making me do it. They've had a fully homosexual character in one of their games before, and that was Samantha Trainer in Mass Effect 3, I believe.
Are you talking about the girl at the front desk in the ship?
Yes.
The assistant?
Yes.
You could sleep with her.
Yes. If you were a girl.
No, if you were a guy.
You could?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I slept with her, because I think there was a cheat, or not a cheat, a workaround where you could sleep with her and your romance, because I slept with both of them.
Huh.
I am almost certain. Who was it? Samantha Trainer?
Yeah.
Dog.
Trainer.
Miles just isn't charismatic.
Yeah, I totally hit that shit. I don't know. Let me look.
The next segment's going to be depicting games. Thanks a lot, Courtney.
Let's see. I swore I slept with her.
So how much are we going to go into spoilers of other games?
Oh.
You could do that?
Is there other games you want to talk about with it?
Yeah, there was one there was a downloadable content for one of your favorite games that I'd like to mention.
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Your favorite game. I want to say your favorite game ever.
My favorite game ever?
Yes.
Oh, snap. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Can we mention that? Is that okay?
God, it's been long enough. Okay, so, well, even if we bring up...
If you plan on playing The Last of Us Remastered, or you haven't played the game yet, or haven't played any stuff, turn it off now.
Oh, I know what you're talking about already. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, dude, just bringing up that name, the title of that game, will instantly give it away. So...
Right. But anyway, going into it, I think that Naughty Dog pulled it off perfectly in that. I mean, they just kind of went into it very subtly, and it was just a natural part of the story, and it wasn't about sexuality. It was just about, oh, this person loves this person, and it wasn't something that had to be announced.
Yeah.
Also, to specify, Trainer is female only. You might be thinking about Kelly Chambers from Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, see, I was going to say, maybe I couldn't remember which one I was thinking of. So then, yeah, you may be right then.
So yeah, this sounds like a pretty short... Anyway, how about this? how are gamers going to react to it? I know this isn't how they should have portrayed it, and we're adults and we can handle this calmly, but think about the IGN comments section.
Oh God.
Okay, yes. So the loudest people are going to be the ones who are just like, oh, this is wrong. This is against my. I'm not going to.
I am not going to buy this game because it has a fully gay character, and I don't support that.
They will be loud and they will have opinions that I wholeheartedly disagree with. But I think as a whole, I feel like a lot of gamers are like accepting or just very, apathetic to what people do behind closed doors.
If they're real gamers, they're gonna want to play the game for the game itself, not because
you're
a gay character.
I was gonna say there's gonna be people that were already gonna buy the game, and we may not agree with this press announcement. We may not agree with how it was covered, but that doesn't mean we're gonna not buy the game. We still want the game. It looks fucking kick ass.
Right, and I also think that the IGN comments section demographic gamers, the 13, 14-year-olds who are going to be complaining about this, they're going to be the first people to quickly change their mind, just like they are with any big backlash, like that Assassin's Creed not having a woman backlash that we were going to cover. Did we cover that? I don't think we did.
No, I don't think we did.
We didn't.
But of course, that's going to be forgotten. The Xbox One has all but been forgotten on the comments section.
Yeah. No, it's like the IGN comment section, the evil, vicious internet comment people. Those people, regardless of what they say and how evil and mean they are about this, is they're either A, weren't going to buy the game anyways and had a comment, or B, just like can't afford it, or like there's or they're gonna buy it. Like they're saying they're not, but they are going to get it anyways. They just want to fucking be vicious on the internet.
Yeah, it's because no one can put a face to the idiocy, and they can't just deck them once or twice.
Like he's that fucking Blue Sock 6 guy.
Hey man, that guy's a douche.
I know. Fucking hate him. Oh. I was like, wait, is that you? Oh man.
So what's the timer say?
Timer says 4 minutes. Yeah.
4 minutes left?
Yep. Okay, so there's a good question. How about the whole, will the gaming community be accepting of this character or not, especially with many characters being so young and immature? Like so many gamers playing it.
I think generally they will be. Maybe not 100% of them, but for the most part, I think they will be. I feel... I would like to hope that most of the gaming community is mature and, don't have their heads stuck up their asses enough to overlook the fact that it's a gay character and enjoy the game for what it is, a game.
I try to think of it like the difference in the times, how we're being more accepting, and how, hopefully these kids, the younger generation of gamers, the ones from 10 years younger than us, are being raised by parents who are more accepting, like that. Like hopefully this generation coming up is going to be the more accepting group and everything like that. And so that this won't faze them. And hopefully they're not the stupid 14-year-old Call of Duty haters who just yell obscenities online at people. Oh my God, Call of Duty. Sorry.
I mean, Disney Channel just had their first gay character. They had like gay parents or something.
Yep.
So hopefully we're starting to segment, just transition into that kind of mindset. But I also hope that we're kind of in a more liberal demographic being gamers. Blame for everything, just like the homosexual agenda, the video game agenda being shoot everything and be generally violent. So we're kind of lumped into the group of oppressed people, clearly not as much, but hopefully this gives some people a more liberal mindset when it comes to especially these social issues.
Also, for the listeners out there who are just like stalwart against this character and think it's a horrible thing, and I hope none of our listeners are like that, but if you are, just here's a little tip, a pro tip for the game. Just don't try and talk to that character about that. It's so simple. Just if he comes on to you, it's a BioWare game. I guarantee there's an option to be like, hey man, I don't roll that way. And he'll probably be like, hey man, that's cool. You're still a person. You still know how to kill freaking Darkspawn like it's your business. We're good.
Let's do this. Is there...
No, this didn't take 15 minutes. This was a very concise QTE.
Yeah, well, I think it's they were all on the same page, that this is stupid, that they shouldn't have to announce it, you know, that it's something that should be commonplace. It should be in the game already, should be in more games. We shouldn't have to notice this. We should notice it when it's not there. You know, it's like, how much more can we say about something like this? I don't know.
It's open and shut.
I'll just toss this out there. I think it would be cool to have like more like couples in like your teams and stuff. Like, I don't know, it would be interesting if like you had a husband and wife or two partners. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We need more JRPGs. How about that? And then they can start implementing it more, because JRPGs have those like giant parties of like 20 people. Then you could have all kinds of relationships and stuff in there.
Indeed.
Right.
Yeah.
I hear the Japan gay scene is still pretty weird. That it's, you know, totally accepted in Japan. It's just not talked about.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Right. Like, it's just it's absolutely cool, and no one gets like bashed for being gay. It's just it's something you wouldn't mention.
Yeah. Huh.
Well, this kind of that. I'm not saying that's how it should be. I don't think people should be like staying in the. That's a bad term.
The dark.
Staying in the closet and, you know, hiding their true selves. But it's like, why do we need to talk about it personally?
Yeah. Well, it's like, I don't feel the need to talk about any relationships with anybody. You know, like, there's no need for me to ever say what my personal life is. You know, I don't have to tell anybody about it. So why would I expect anybody else to tell me about theirs?
Yeah,
Eric,
like,
if you're listening, he just doesn't want to talk about you.
That's the timer. So we did make it to 15 minutes. Ah, yes.
We were really pulling for it, though.
yeah.
Yeah, it was slowing down there at the end. So anyways, that was episode 7 of Quick Time Event, brought to you by middleofnowheregaming.com. We record this anytime during the week, and we release them. We release them on Fridays. You can email us at either mong.podcast@gmail.com for any podcast-related questions, or you can email us at contact.mong@gmail.com just to get in contact with us about anything else, the website, stories, anything like that. You can find us on our new Twitter at mong.com, all spelled out, even the dot and the com. You can find us on our new YouTube at youtube.com/mongnetwork. And you can find us on Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, iTunes, and all that good stuff. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and all that good stuff on all of our social media accounts. And then make sure to keep checking into middleofnowheregaming.com for all the latest editorials, news and reviews, podcasts, and all that good stuff. So,
You know what they should listen to?
Yeah?
They should listen to that last podcast, because it was great.
Yeah, they should also listen to the next podcast, because it's going to be great.
They should listen to all of the podcasts because they're all amazing.
Yeah.
That's true. Specifically, last podcast, we did our interview with Yacht Club Games. Next podcast, we're doing our interview with Drinkbox Studios, so make sure you listen to those.
Yep, good stuff. Okay, so you can find me on Twitter at Osborne_2009. You can find Miles on Twitter at
Furious Milk.
You can find Lou on Twitter at
Lou Contaldi.
You can find Audrey on Twitter at
Odds Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mong!
Mong.
Mong.